Chicago. Headed home. I gotta stop at Walmart Distribution in Olney, Illinois. It's about 4.5 hours from here, 2 hours from the house. But I after I got done with that delivery yesterday, I had about an hour and a half left on my clock, so I used that, and I went and picked up this load here in West Chicago, Geneva area. It's about 30 miles from where I delivered it, and I was just tired, so I didn't record any of it. After I got loaded, because my appointment wasn't until 2 today, but I went straight there this morning, and they put me in a door right away, but I didn't get out of there until like 3:30, so I got some sleep in the back of the truck a little bit, and then I just parked on the street right there and ordered some DoorDash and went back to sleep. So now we're up and we are headed home. So nothing too exciting. It's really cold outside. It's supposed to be this other storm coming through. It's looking like that first one the other day missed Chicago because there's no snow on the ground up here. Unless maybe there is closer to the lake. I'm not sure. I'm in like West Chicago area. But that first one came through the house pretty good. It was like an ice storm. So a lot of broken trees and down power lines. It was a mess. And then this one that's supposed to be coming through starting today, it's supposed to hit Southern Illinois too. So we're just right there where I'm at in Southern Illinois. Is like it's like the American South, but barely like into the Midwest area, because the Midwest goes from like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, all the way to like Indiana, Ohio. So it's like a big chunk of the country. But where I'm at in Illinois is it's considered the Midwest because it's Illinois, but it's very much like the American South down there. I like to say it's Trump country. It's very, very red down where I'm at. Very, very different than up here in the Chicago area. But it's a funny area for weather though, because we get really hot summers like the South, and we get very cold winters like the North. But then we also get tornadoes like the Midwest. It's just we get all the worst of everything. But that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. It's what I love. I hate the cold. It makes me want to move away. But I hate the cold. But yeah, good old Southern Illinois. I'm a country boy. So, but anyway, I'm just rambling. We're gonna boogie on down so we can get home. My baby's birthday today. It's like 2:40 in the morning right now on Friday. So yeah, we're gonna get home and see my baby for my birthday. Kids haven't had school all week. They were supposed to go back Monday, and they canceled school for the whole week because of the weather, which is wild to me. Like I get, canceling Monday when the storm came through, and even Tuesday. I think the storm came through Sunday. Either way, like I get canceling Monday, even Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Not really, but maybe. But to cancel the rest of the week is just wild. I guess depending on when, I don't know when the snowfall is supposed to start. I think it's later this morning. But I guess it would kind of make sense to cancel today. So I guess, yeah, if you're going to cancel 4 of the days, you might as well cancel Thursday too. But it just sucks because my baby wasn't able to take her invitations to school and pass out her invitations. I told her to, snap a picture of it and send it to all her friends, so that way it's more than just word of mouth, when they go to tell their parents about a birthday party. So that way, they'll at least have a picture of the invitation. So we'll see how it goes. There's plenty of kids in the neighborhood that I know are gonna go. And then I've got 5. The wife and I, we have 5 kids ourselves. So she's gonna have a good time, a nice little party. It just sucks that she wasn't able to go to school and pass out her invitations, but things happen, you can't control the weather. But alright, that's enough rambling. We're gonna get on down the road and I'm gonna finish watching Tucker Carlson interview J.B. Pritzker. Alright, we had to stop and get us some fuel. Here at this Pilot, Flying J, one of the two. I call them all Pilot, same company. But here in Joliet, I had to go like 12 miles out of my way, but that's okay. I really needed fuel because I went straight to that next shipper. And then I stayed there. And I was gonna leave there and go to a truck stop, but there was a couple of spots on the street where you could park, so I just stayed there. Wait, let this truck go. I'm not in that big of a hurry. I mean, I'm ready to get home, see my family, but not enough to jump out in front of nobody. It's snowing a little bit. No, I don't think it's gonna be anything major, unless there's something coming out of Canada that I'm not aware of, which very well could be. But that's those little sprinkles on the windshield snow. Because I'm almost positive it's not that system coming through the Midwest, through the northern South and the Midwest. They call it Winter Storm Cora, I think is what they're calling it. But yeah, I'm way up here in Chicago. I doubt that's what I'm experiencing. But oh yeah, I misspoke earlier too. I said I was watching Tucker Carlson interviewing J.B. Pritzker, but it's Rod Blagojevich. I was reading about J.B. Pritzker and the Pritzker family, about how they were billionaires and owners of the Hyatt hotels and all that stuff, so that name was stuck in my head. But yeah, it's Rod Blagojevich, the former governor of Illinois that went to prison. Well, before him, Ryan went to prison. Ryan went to prison for crimes of when he was Secretary of State or something. Blagojevich was impeached and in prison. But yeah, I was listening to his interview on Tucker, because I had seen the one on Rogan, and I started it because I didn't expect, Rogan to be interviewing the former governor of my state. So, like, what they talking about? And Rogan spoke on the interview with Tucker, So I was like, well, let me find that first, so I can watch them in order in context. And the one with Tucker was actually like 2 months ago. So, but anyways, yeah, I misspoke, so I wanted to correct myself. Yeah, we're gonna get on 80, back on 80 east here, and take it to 57 south, and head down towards the house. Get off in the Effingham-ish area, Springfield-ish area, and hit Olney, and then yeah, from there head home so I can see my baby for her birthday. Snow is picking up. I think a lot of it is just blowing around too. But yeah, it's definitely picking up. Visibility has definitely gone down. So, and see, that's why I really don't like driving in the snow at night. I mean, like I said, I'll do it, but it's not my favorite, because you'll lose visibility in the day. So at night, you really lose visibility, and then because your visibility is already down because it's nighttime. But then you throw like a lot of snow into the mix, and it can get pretty dangerous pretty quick. So yeah. But I know the one time I've been in a whiteout, well, a couple of times. One time was at night, so I just shut it down. But it wasn't. I wouldn't really call that one a whiteout. But the one time I was really in a whiteout, it was in the daytime, coming through. I think it was. I was in Ohio or Indiana, but it was crazy. But yeah, the further I go south, the more the snow is picking up, driving into that storm. It don't seem like a storm though. It just, I don't know why they're calling it a storm. It's snowing, but whatever. All right, we made it to Walmart distribution, dropping our empty trailer, or our loaded trailer. Go find us empty and head on home. It's like driving on a solid sheet of ice through here. It's crazy. I know it's so many people out there because the road is not this bad. This is just a distribution center parking lot. But out there on the road, there are so many people. Oh, let me turn this down. It's probably loud. There are so many people doing 30 mile an hour in a 55 or 60 mile an hour zone. It's the craziest thing. Like, I get slowing down a little bit, it's a 55, so you're doing 50. I get that. Or 45, but if it's a 2-lane, move over toward the white line on the edge of the road so people can see to get around you. But if you've got to do 30 in 55 or 60, you shouldn't be on the road. There's nothing that important that you have to be out. So if that's the case, you got to go that slow, stay at home. You're just out just to be out. Like, you're in people's way, you're unsafe, just stop it. Come here. got our empty trailer. And we are heading for the exit. Doggone squealing was my transaxle lock. And that stupid honking earlier was didn't close my door all the way. And these stupid Freightliners scream at you about everything. That's why I hate this truck. Well, one of the reasons why I hate this truck. It squawks at you literally about everything. But yeah, we got our trailer. So we got about a 2-hour drive. Probably be longer than that with the way these crazies don't know how to drive, but that's all right. We'll get there. Yeah, it says the GPS says 2 hours and 42 minutes, but it's only 120 miles. We have to come through a couple of little small towns, but they're real short. And they drop down to like a 45 for like 2 minutes. And then the last little town we come through to get back on 57 is Salem. And so it does slow down to like a 30 for a little bit. But I don't think it adds 45 minutes to the trip. But yeah, it might 2 hours and 15 minutes maybe, max 2.5 hours. But now with crazy people driving all slow, it could take 3 hours, I guess. 2 hours and 45 minutes if we get stuck behind crazies that don't know how to drive. But I know I'm ready to get home now and see my baby, all of my babies, and my wife. It hasn't been that long though since I've been at the house, because anytime I'm crossing through, I stop. So there are times when like I'm out west, you know, for like a month, 3 weeks, so that whole time I'm not able to stop, or times where like I'm down south, but generally I'm passing back and forth through the Midwest, and I'm able to stop. So that is one of the blessings about staying living where I live, is it's right there in the middle of the country, and not too far north and not too far south. 64 and 70, two of the major east and west highways pass right through there. So yeah, which is nice. I don't know what Ups is doing, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get checked out and get on the road. This is what I was talking about earlier. People doing 35 mile an hour on a 2-lane highway, just holding traffic up. I do not get it. If you are that scared to drive, you should not be on the road. I'm empty, so it's a lot easier for me to slide than in a fully loaded trailer. The weight gives you traction. So being light, it's easier to brake traction. But I was cruising at 60 mile an hour until these folks, I caught up to these folks. Me and that van, we was moving. And then I catch up to these folks and they're going really slow. Sorry about that, all that snow's building up on my wipers there. I stopped and cleared it off once, but it just keeps building up. But yeah, it's irritating because there's no reason to go that slow. It's not safer. It's actually really dangerous. But you can't tell folks nothing. Like if you can't keep up, like I said, I get slowing down a little bit to be cautious. I do understand that. But this is just ridiculous. There's no reason we should be doing, now we're doing 30. Because these people are too scared to drive. Gotta be careful out here in this weather. I don't know what happened to this guy, but he doesn't look tore up or anything. Maybe he just slipped down and they just pulled it out of the ditch. See, that's what I say about I understand slowing down a little bit. Sometimes you got to. But when you slow down too much, that becomes a danger, a different type of danger. So I definitely understand. I get it, but you know, you should know your limits. If you can't drive in the snow safely at a safe speed, just don't get out in the snow. Alright, we stopped here at this Wally World along the way and got us some authentic Mexican cuisine right there. And we're about to get back on the road so we can get home and see my baby. Be careful out there, y'all. Like that type of stuff, I don't understand how that happens. That's people that are going too fast. See, I'm talking about people that slow down too much. Then you got people that it's not even like they're doing the speed limit. They're speeding. I don't get that either. Like, I want to make it home. I don't understand people. I really, really don't. And right before him, on the exit ramp, there was a truck off in the ditch that slid off the exit ramp. That had a trooper over there with them, and so it was like two in a row, boom, boom. They gotta stop. There's one, a Landstar was right there to the left. Like, they gotta stop handing this CDL out to just any old body. It's wild. Super wild. Like, I've been wanting to pass this guy for a minute, but I would get in the left lane. Like, you guys can't even see that left lane over there. It's completely covered. But, because there's 3 lanes right here. But back there, back a little ways, I would get over in the left lane, and then I would run out of cleared lane. So I'd back down and get back behind him. But he kept slowing down and speeding up too. Some drivers just have a thing about getting past. I think they be on their phones and they don't realize they're slowing down until you're about to pass them. And then that's when they realize how slow they're going, and then they'll hit the throttle. But I think some people like just have a complex about getting past or something. But yeah, I would, I would be coming past him, and he would speed up, and so I'm not gonna put myself in danger. So I slow back down, get back behind him, and just wait for my opening. Or like I said, that left-hand lane isn't, like now it's not cleared at all. But back there it was cleared, just not very well. So if I would, run out of cleared area, I would just bag back down and get back behind him. Because I'm not going to risk my safety for nobody. Like right here, how it's kind of clear but not real clear. Some of that is fine to drive through, but then sometimes you're riding in it and you can just feel the truck breaking traction. And with me being empty right now, it's a heck of a lot easier for this truck to being empty to break traction than being loaded. So just gotta be careful out here, y'all. And it mostly know your limits. If you know that you are not, capable of driving safely in inclement weather, and that goes for 4-wheelers or 18-wheelers. Don't hot shots whoever. If you're not capable of driving safely when the weather gets bad, just don't do it. Because you're not just putting yourself in danger, you're putting everyone else in danger. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. Because we all want to make it home to our family and friends. And yeah, nobody wants to end up hurt because somebody else wants to be dumb. So just please, y'all, know your limits. And don't overestimate your limits either. We got a lot of that, especially as men. We never want to admit that we're not good at something. But it's okay to not be good at something. Not everybody is good at everything. Like, I never played sports because I wasn't good at sports. Also, I didn't like, just wasn't in sports. But I have no problem saying that I'm not good at it. Like, no problem at all. I'll play a little basketball every now and again, because it's fun sometimes. But I'm not a pro athlete, and that's okay. Everybody is not good at everything. Even coming from construction. I was a carpenter for many, many, many years. I'm good at carpentry. I'm not good at plumbing or electrical. I got a little bit of knowledge. I can do some basic plumbing and some basic electrical. But I'm not a plumber and I'm not an electrician. And that's okay. Like, our pride sometimes gets in our way to our own detriment. And like I said, especially as men. Good Lord, I'm not by that line. For the most part, women, if they know they're not good at driving in the snow. For the most part, they're not going to get out there and try to drive in the snow. But us as men, we let our pride get in the way, and we think we're Superman and we can do anything. And yeah, that's not cool. Because like I said, it's not just own safety, but you're putting other people's lives and safety in jeopardy as well. I'm gonna stop beating this dead horse, stop rambling about it, and get on home. I'm about 50 miles from the house, about an hour. About 33 miles from my exit there in good old Marion, Illinois, the town I grew up in. Went second grade through high school. That's where I met my wife. Good old Marion. We have about 33 miles till my exit, and then another 17, 18 miles to the house. So let's boogie on down. Alright, we are almost home. We go to Lake Crab Orchard. That's cool seeing it frozen with snow on top of it. It's been a while since I've seen it like that. It is snowing a lot more here than it was the whole trip. I had a feeling it was though, just by the path of the path that the news said the little snowstorm was taking. It doesn't seem like a storm though. Like, you know, when they say winter storm, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a blizzard, but it's really not. It's just snowing. Just snow in the winter time. Like, winter storm is like blizzard, like complete whiteout, can't see 50 feet in front of you. Right there to the right is where I bought my daughter's car at. The police man. And to the left here is where me and the wife take the kids fishing at. On that same lake that we passed. Just the access to it is over there to the left. Yeah. We like to go out there and fish at the marina off the bank, or at there's a big dam down there. That road, that crossroad is Spillway Road. And where they dammed up the lake, down there's like a big wall of dirt. And they got these big old boulder rocks on the other side that's not facing the road, the side that's facing the lake. And we'll go out there on the rocks and fish. But when the kids were smaller, I would be scared to take them out there on the rocks. I still am. I mean, you know, just being a protective dad, I still get nervous out there on the rocks. But so we'll go to the bank. But they like going out there and fishing off the rocks. I just get scared about them falling in the water, because I'm not the best swimmer. Amber can swim her butt off. Come on over, Dodge. Yeah, Amber can swim her butt off. I am not the best swimmer at all. I can swim a little bit, but not very far and not very fast. And then also snakes. We worry about snakes out there on the rocks. So, but they like it, so we'll go out there. But just at the marina though, off the bank, we did some pretty good fishing. We'll go out there and tear the bluegill up. There's some good crappie out there too, but I like bluegill more than I like crappie. Less of a fishy taste. Bluegill are smaller. Back a little bit down. He blocks my mirror. So he knows when we're getting close to home, so he gets all excited. And he gets up there in the seat, which is fine, but when he doesn't sit back because Carbondale, about 2 miles from the house. Stop in my parking lot and drop my trailer. I used to park at this Walmart over here. You take this right here to the Walmart. Like right there. A block away. But that where I park at, it's just an empty lot that it used to be used by like a mechanic shop across the street. The mechanic shop used to use that parking lot, but the shop closed down, and so it's just an empty lot. There's a building there that used to be vacant, and they have since moved the pawn shop, or a pawn shop there that used to be closer to like downtown, and they recently moved it over there. So I try to, stay out the way now since there's a pawn shop there now. But it's still mainly an empty parking lot. That pawn shop doesn't get a lot of business. They seem like they got a lot of business when they were closer to downtown either. There's another pawn shop on the west end of town. That's kind of by the house too, actually. But that's the main pawn shop that everybody goes to. It's bigger. But yeah, I don't know. This pawn shop, I think it's older. Not at this location, obviously. But yeah, I've never really seen like a lot of people, you see a car or two when it was over by like downtown by the strip. I never really saw anybody in it. I used to go in there and get video games sometimes back when I used to play the game, and I can't think of any time I went in there and there was anybody else in there. But now that it's over by where I park at, I'll see 1 or 2 cars maybe, but like that's it. The other pawn shop, it's like packed. There's steady people moving in and out of the other one. So I don't know. Maybe they thought this location would get them more customers, or maybe it's a cheaper location. I don't know, but yeah, they don't seem to be doing too good. They've been open forever though, so maybe they are. Maybe I just don't know. It's not like I'm watching them constantly. I just see, well, that was crazy. The snow fell from the power line. But yeah, I just see what I see, when I either parking or, driving past. So maybe I just miss all the customers. That's cool. They put a mural there. That's super cool. Oh, that's a different place. It says Wallace THC, or no, Wallace Cemetery. There's a cemetery and everything. The building said something THC. There used to be a truck here and have somebody pick me up. But it's easier with Max to just go to the house. And I have an empty trailer, so I'm not worried about the weight of the trailer or anything. Oh, I hope I can even get through this parking lot right now. I think I'll be alright. Yeah. I don't know why this dumpster is over there. It's supposed to be over there. Off to the right by that building. There's an auto body shop. Yeah, I'll stay over here. This is gravel right here. But off to the left, most of that parking lot is asphalt. So I don't like to drop a loaded trailer there. Because it tears the asphalt up. The landing gear leaves like dents in the asphalt. So I don't like dropping a loaded trailer there. I will drop a loaded trailer here on the gravel part because it's probably a foot deep of gravel underground. It's like packed so tight, it's like concrete almost. So I'm not worried about the trailer sinking in. So yeah, I will drop it. So where'd that doggy come from? But yeah, we are here. So yeah, we're gonna get on to the house and see the family. This is what I came home to: falling down trees.
It went in my boot.
My goofy baby. That's the birthday girl right there. 12 years old. We're going out to Diener.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're defensive.
Bora, why you hiding? Hey, I see you, birthday girl, back there. This is my family. Everybody say hi. This my nanny. This my wife, my beautiful, pretty wife. And Isaac, and Nanner Banner, and Bora, right. Which way? That's a Aja. This way. Bora, the birthday girl is hiding. Having us Chinese birthday dinner at Hunan's. Birthday girl. Alright, we are here at the skating party. Yeah, out there having fun. My baby's out on the floor with her friends. They out there somewhere, but they are having a blast. That's my baby's cake. Her alien spaceman astronaut. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aura. Happy birthday to you. Yay, make a wish. Yay! Alright, we had a blast today at the skating rink for my baby's birthday. I guess we're gonna go ahead and close this one out. Hear my dogs in the background. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all hanging out with us and kicking it with us on my baby's birthday. I love everyone and I wish everyone the best. Y'all stay blessed and we will see y'all next time.